What's up? So we're here, as you can see, at my nightclub. This is just gonna be a quick video, just to give anybody who's just starting out with a nightclub an idea of how to run it. Now, I have the money to use and to spend to get mine the way that I have it set up. So don't in no way expect that you have to have it set up that way. You can work at your own pace and build it up as you go. Now, Tony's ticked about somebody. Now, usually every time you come in, you always want to open your uh your safe right here and collect your daily money. And you want to keep your popularity up as much as possible. Now, a lot of people will end up asking me, and I've had people ask me before about this stuff that's in my safe, and they're like, well, there's nothing in mine. Well, all this stuff and the stuff on the desk, like the box right there, all that's from selling other items, like in the game, or like, well, usually there's a gun there too, so I was going to show you that. But anyways, um, usually all those things though, like you can get, crap, where am I at? You can get the action figure from finding all of the collectible action figures around the map. Um, let's see. The Maybe I could see it better if I'm. Nope. There's. It's hard to explain, but pretty much you got the blue ice. That's from selling narcotics. You got the printed money, and usually there's like some other stuff. Pretty much every time you sell stuff from your nightclub, if you sell a full stock of it, that in turn equals up to unlocking an award where you have sold a full stack of it, full stock, I mean, and then you'll unlock that. Now, usually every day, also after you collect your money, I suggest you take care of this little blue dot. That helps keep your popularity up. It literally only takes like a couple minutes, depending on what you get. If you're lucky, you'll end up coming across majority of the time, you'll come across somebody just staggering around that you could just throw out. Like right here. We just walk up to homeboy right here, toss him out. Hit right on the D-pad, boot him. Now, just a heads up. Coming to the bartender and ordering from your nightclub that you own. Coming to your bartender and ordering a Macbeth whiskey shot every chance you get. After you do so many of them, you'll wake up in different areas every time you take one. But after you do so many of them, later on in the game, you'll unlock I don't know how to explain it. You'll unlock a scenario where you'll wake up at a random house and you're in nothing but underwear and a Kiflam shirt, a light blue Kiflam shirt. That's how you unlock the Kiflam shirt. But that's only unlocked after you've unlocked. Crap, let me get through this. After you've come to your restroom over here, sometimes you'll get a mission to come to your restroom, and usually there's a guy in one of the stalls that you like right there. You'll have to throw him out usually, but this dude right here that you'll find, everybody that is new to this don't really always know, but you can always tip this
How's it
guy.
going?
Tipping this attendant so much money will eventually unlock you the Epsilon outfit with the blue robes and the chain from story mode. Once you unlock the Epsilon robes, then you should be able to unlock the bartender one. Just a trick to get there quick, go through this little spot right here. That'll take you back up to your office, like right there at your garage as well, if you want to dip out or whatever. One tip I would also suggest before I show you how to go about selling your product, uh, make a habit of coming through your garage just because you ain't got to go through all the people to get to your office. That's just something I do. Now, anyways, right here's your hub. You always want to come here and check on your businesses and maneuver your businesses around. Now, here's the thing. When you start building up stock, you will stand a chance at getting raided. I would highly suggest that you upgrade your security and all your upgrades for your nightclub as soon as you can, because it in turn makes you make more money, helps you hold more product, helps you get more pay for your product. But it's just a good idea to do it. But anyways, you want to come up here. You want to go to your interactive menu, drop down. You're gonna have to become a CEO or a VIP, whatever your status is. Start an organization. Sit down. It won't let you access your computer without it. Go on into our system. You can see I've already built up full stock, pretty much. It's a little bit under full, but it's all good. Now here you can control everything with your nightclub. Your nightclub management right there is this here. If you need to boost your nightclub popularity quicker, you can come here and do a promote club mission, and it'll send you out to do something. Uh, you can change your DJ from here. Here is where your product's at. All of these sections are just subcategories for different businesses. The businesses you gotta buy through the biker shop. You'll have cash creation, which is just your counterfeit. Organic produce, which is your grass factory or your grass farm. Pharmaceutical is your F labs. And South American import is your snow lockup. And sporting goods is your guns and your cargo and shipments. I'm pretty sure that's just your for like a warehouse. If you have like warehouses, which I do have, and I'll make a video on it eventually, just how to go about keeping those up as well. Now, usually you want to maneuver your businesses right here. These are your subcategories of your goods. You want to equal them out to whoever you want them to secure your goods for you. You will have to unlock each and every one of these eventually. Um, right here, it gives you a breakdown of everything, and you can, of course, at the main bottom, get all of your upgrades. Uh, we'll go ahead and make a sell, but usually once you build up all your stock, you come here and you want to sell. What I like to do is to make sure that I get at least over 1.1 million, just to make sure that I'll get $1 million, because you're going to eventually have to pay Tony 100,000 right off the rip. So let's go ahead and sell it. You'll get some kind of mission. I don't know exactly which one it'll give me, but it's good to just knock it out after it gets so high. Because once your organic produce, your South American imports, and your pharmaceutical research has completely topped out, those are your highest paying and grossing categories for this business, so it's best to just go ahead and sell once all three of those have filled up. But I just wanted to go ahead and build up a little bit of a more stock. But we'll go ahead and sell it. I don't mean to be talking so much, guys. I'm just trying to explain everything. If y'all do get some kind of benefit or something in this video that you didn't know,
Okay, so we're selling some of the stuff that's been piling up downstairs and giving me a heart attack? Great. I've sent you an address. The buyer wants the whole lot dumped right there.
Game categories and just different games I'll be playing and trying out. I'll be posting about. We're going through trying to find out different things that like tips, tricks, and getting platinums, and we're achievement wars around here. Alright. Now eventually you will end up having a bunch of people come up on you. My thing is my truck is so armored, I don't really worry about them. Actually, I should have done something real quick. I'm gonna stop right here, see where it's got me going. And where it's got me going, this zigzag up this mountain, I'm not doing that. Your best bet is just to knock you a straight path all the way to a road that'll lead you straight on a freeway. That's one of my biggest suggestions that I could give you for that too. I avoid trying to go over them mountains as much as possible, especially with these trucks. Plus it's easier and faster to deal with.
Bad news. Some local gangsters got word of this drop-off, and they want a piece. Try not to get hot.
Yeah, they're gonna come after me. It's all good, though. It's all great. I'm gonna go this way. What I also would suggest is not to really worry about them coming after you. If you gotta really think about it, you're in an armored vehicle, they're just gonna shoot at you. As long as you got bulletproof tires and all that, and you're not getting hit, you should be alright. I wouldn't worry about them coming up on you, just try and keep focused on driving and don't pay attention to the time. Because it will psych you out if you let it. I like to always keep in mind whenever I feel like, man, I don't feel like doing a mission and selling. You got one quick mission, you'll have a easy one. Why not go ahead and sell it and let it make you some more money? Worst case scenario, you end up with another $1 million in your account that you get to spend on whatever it is you want to get. Eventually you'll get to a point in the game where you've got decent money to build up your businesses. Your businesses are constantly making you money. Even when you're goofing off and playing, you'll have money coming in. And eventually you'll have pretty much everything in the game you could possibly really want. Now whenever they do pop up or on in front of me, I always try to either swoop in front of them if I can, and I have the room, or go to the back, but I'll wait for them to turn. But normally when they come at you from the front, they're automatically going to try and cut in front of you. So just keep that in mind. If they're coming from the front, they're going to swoop in front of you and try to get you to T-bone them. I do have a rockets on the front of this. I think I got a shot too. Crap. It would be raining too whenever I gotta sell this. I just done that to get away. Yeah, and instead of worrying about shooting at the guys that's coming after me, I'd rather just take out a couple of vehicles that's in my way and leave it as obstacles for them having to maneuver around. They'll take a chance at knocking into them eventually. No, at least 5 times out of 10. You got a 50% chance they'll do it. The NPCs in this game ain't really all that bright, so yeah, they're about to do it. Or at least one of them anyways. So now sometimes whenever you pull up into an area for a sale like this, sometimes it'll let you just dip out, leave the area, and collect your dough. Some other times you might have to hang around and shoot some guys and kill them and just protect your buyers. Just either way, always try and keep your vehicle close by. As soon as you're done, you can take off. I always call my vehicle in right as soon as I'm about to pull into my destination. And it's a lot easier for me to dip out anyways because I drive an oppressor everywhere. And honestly, I know a lot of people hate on the oppressor, but to be honest, that's a grinder's best friend. One thing I hate about these big trucks like these, especially when it rains, they're so hard to maneuver. Should almost be there. Bruh. Oh shit, all at the time. It's all good. We here. Where's it at? Boom, baby. An easy million. 1.4 million, actually.
All right, well, the buyer's got the product, and you got the profits. Looks like a successful transaction to...
Here you go. Now, if you're in a CEO or anything, you got a lot of businesses, I'd suggest you retiring as soon as you're done. But yeah, there you guys go, man. I hope this helps you out, helps you keep your businesses going, your nightclub running efficiently, constantly making you money.
G'day, boss.
Keep grinding. Catch you on the next one.